Hi, this is Dr. Greg Gillum, CEO of Human Fusion. Hope you guys are doing well. Today's article review comes from the summer 2019 issue of MIT Sloan Management Review. It's by Adam Waytz, who is an associate professor of management at Kellogg School of Business at Northwestern. Interesting article here called Leisure is Our Killer App, APP. The capacity to let our minds wander can give humans a surprising edge in advancing technology in the battle for jobs. So if we're honest, we're all a little concerned about the ability for robots to take over our jobs. We've often talked about the fact that robots and AI is particularly good at algorithmic tasks, but not so good at heuristic tasks. And complex problem solving and people management and creativity, those are all the things that we talk about here on this channel a lot. And we're fairly insulated, we think, against the invasion of the robots. But there's an entire now cottage industry of people dispensing advice on how to prepare for this onslaught of robots, mastering skills that robots ostensibly can't do. And so one of the answers is, I'll read it, the more skills, knowledge, and experience you have, the less likely you are to be replaced or automated. So acquire whatever you can as fast as you can. Now that's great, but probably not sustainable. Other experts look at two areas where we really can distinguish people from machines. They call the two areas sociability and variability. Now, sociability is understanding other people's emotions and seeing situations from alternate points of view. Now, if you know anything about emotional intelligence, if you've done training on EQ, you probably are very familiar with that. A lot of organizations are making EQ training a priority. I'm actually creating an online class for a company as we speak. Now, the research at Harvard Business Review finds that people are particularly averse to robots taking over jobs that require social and emotional skills. Think like a social worker. So we don't want robots to take over skills like that, but they're much more comfortable with robots taking over jobs that require analytical skills, like a data scientist or an accountant or something like that. Now, so sociability, think EQ. Variability, the other skill that distinguishes us from robots, is our capacity for managing change. It largely involves three things. Number one is detecting outliers. So for instance, they give an example here in the article at Tesla, when the robots were putting these cars together, when a part would come down the line and it would be off a little bit. Robots couldn't deal with that. Of course, as humans, we just kind of turn it back around and on with the show. But those types of outliers really don't do well in the AI robotic world. The other two things that's involved in variability is multitasking and learning. And so those are the three things that make up variability. Now, it's great that sociability and variability are things that we think distinguish us from robots, and those are protected jobs. Unfortunately, it is those very jobs that require lots of sociability and lots of variability that we see the highest turnover and burnout in. And so that sets up the argument that the author is making, that leisure can be a solution, and letting our minds wander during the day can be a solution for this type of burnout. All right, hope you like that. Tomorrow we'll talk about the rest of the article. And if you like management-related videos like this, please subscribe to Human Fusion, and we'll keep you up to date on all the latest trends that are affecting management practice.